Walking meditation. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. What is walking meditation? It may be surprising to many that there is walking meditation. Some think of meditation only as a seated practice with eyes closed. Actually, in the traditional teachings of meditation in Buddhism, there are 4 classic postures for meditation: sitting, walking, standing, and laying down. Walking meditation is a form of meditation where we use the action of walking as our focus. Walking meditation is meditation with movement. When we do walking meditation, we are using the physical, mental, and emotional experience of walking as the basis of developing greater awareness by being in observation of our body's movements and the sensations produced through this action. What is spiritual about walking? The Buddha spent his life practicing walking meditation and walked all over India. He taught and emphasized walking meditation. In fact, it is said that the last person who lived during the lifetime of Buddha that reached enlightenment during a walking meditation. Benefits. It is the easiest form of meditation that can be assimilated into our modern lifestyle. We all do some walking every day. Walking meditation also gives us an opportunity to get more exercise, which is a greater health benefit for your mind and body, which in turn supports our meditation and helps us to go deeper. It's a normal activity and a natural bridge to have more presence in our daily lives. Differences between sitting and walking meditations. We have our eyes open during a walking meditation. We are not directing our attention away from the outside world to the same extent that we do when we are practicing a seated meditation. We have to watch out for obstacles. It is easier to be more aware of your bodies while doing walking meditation, while in motion, than while performing sitting forms of meditation. Defragmenting. It may be difficult to keep your focus on your walking as you can be distracted by many things around you. When your attention is constantly seeking satisfaction outside of yourself, then your internal experience becomes fragmented, as if you're leaving parts of yourself strewn along the path. In this state of fragmentation, it is even harder to find sources of fulfillment within you. This leads to a vicious cycle where we feel increasingly hollow and fragmented as we seek fulfillment outside of ourselves. Practicing walking meditation is a way of defragmenting our minds. One of the literal meanings of the word sati, usually translated as mindfulness, is recollection. In practicing mindfulness, we are recollecting the fragmented parts of our psychics and reintegrating them into a whole. As we become more whole, we become more content and more fulfilled. This is one of the main benefits and aims of the practice of mindfulness. How do we do walking meditation? Just by standing, feeling the weight of your feet being transferred through the soles of your feet into the earth. Your feet are the anchors in walking meditation, as the breath is in seated meditation. Become aware of the movements your body performs to stay balanced and upright. When you start to walk, find a place that gives you a sense of ease. Usually this is slower than your normal pace. Check in with your body. Body awareness is the first foundation of mindfulness in any kind of meditation. Be aware of the patterns of contact and release as your footprints hits the ground. Feel the contact points of your toes, etc. Your muscles elongating and contracting as you walk, and your shoulders and arms moving rhythmically as you take a stride. Relax your jaw and your eyes. The purpose of meditation is to have your mind and body in the same place at the same time. Labeling to keep focused. A little trick to keep your attention to your walking and being present is to label your steps. This keeps your mind occupied so it doesn't wander off into your imagination. You can simply say the word walking with every step quietly to yourself. You can also repeat left, right, with each step or the words lifting, placing as you walk. Lifting, placing. End of your walk. Make a natural stop. And again, as in the beginning, stand and observe the sensation of your body and notice what it's like to no longer be in motion. Feel again gravity and the weight traveling down to the soles of your feet into the earth. Compare this experience with the standing that you did at the start of the practice. Levels of experience in walking meditation. Physical sensations. By being aware of all the nuances of your body's movement, you keep your mind from being lost in thought and bring it into the present. The aim is simply to notice physical sensations. Thoughts may arise when we do this, but this is thinking about, and it's not what we aim to do. So we just let the thoughts go and simply return to the physical sensation. Notice that which gives you a good feeling or a bad feeling. The word feeling has a specialized meaning in the Buddhist meditation practice. The word feeling, vedana, refers to a basic sense of liking, disliking, or comfort or discomfort, of pleasure or displeasure. Feelings can also be neutral. If you're not sure whether you like or dislike them, these feelings are gut responses that are not as developed as emotions like anger, love, joy, sadness. You will experience good and bad feelings, some associated with your body and some associated with what you see and hear through all of your senses. The important thing is not to cling or to push the feelings away, just to notice them. Emotional state. You can notice your emotional state of mind or sita. The word sita means both heart and mind. You are aware without judgment. Being aware of the objects of consciousness categorize your emotions and thoughts in various ways. At the very least, we can be aware of whether our thoughts and emotions are those that we want to encourage or discourage. This is important because the more that you train your mind to do this, the more ability you will have to change your experience. It seems contradictory, but being more aware of your inner world makes us more deeply aware of the outside world. When you develop more mindfulness, you become much more aware of what is around you. By contrast, when we are distracted, we tend to get so preoccupied with ourselves and hardly notice the outside world, and only notice it superficially. When our minds become calmer, we are more open to the beauty of the world.